there, I'm the oldest nerd today talking about The Ragged Edge. This is episode 12 of season 5 of Babylon 5, and it's starting to tie together some of the loose threads that have been set from the beginning of the season. Now, we recall that there are some problems in the shipping lines between Alliance worlds, and it turns out that these are areas that are out of the general individual planetary defense zones, and therefore it's called on the Alliance to try to deal with this. And so the latest attack happened in a ship that was headed for the Drazi homeworld, and the Drazi are not being terribly cooperative because some of these transports do some illegal substances, some things that are not supposed to be allowed in Alliance trade. And therefore they're less willing to cooperate with this. And a pilot who managed to escape from the most recent attack is now being hunted down and possibly to be killed by the Drazi, so he doesn't give away any embarrassing information. So Garibaldi is sent kind of undercover. Franklin is supposed to go with him, but he did not want Franklin to go with him. And it's because, of course, that Franklin was the person that was helping him dry out. And in the last episode, it was shown that he was starting drinking again, to the point that he missed a meeting and didn't wake up until about 10 a.m. As he was found by Zach, though nobody knows exactly why. So then he travels alone to the Drazi homeworld because he doesn't want Franklin with him. He doesn't want Franklin to catch on to the fact that he's fallen off the wagon. And Franklin suspects something, but is more concerned about just a souring of a friendship rather than anything else. But anyway, once getting on the Drazi homeworld, Garibaldi meets with his contact, an old friend of his, and things take a downturn. They share a bottle, and Garibaldi passes out. And so he is unaware of an attack that has gone on until too late. This is something that Sheridan points out later. Why wouldn't you have detected this? We know that you are generally on your toes on things like this. But does not attribute it to anything other than just an anomaly in Garibaldi's behavior. Nevertheless, Garibaldi is beaten up, and the only thing that's left is a button. And he takes it back, and in the debriefing, Londo is late. And Londo sees the button and says, oh, I know who this is from. This is from a Centauri guard from a order that was started 2,000 years ago, yada, yada. And as he leaves, they are concerned that now the problem, the people who are attacking the ships, are Centauri. Now, G'Kar mentions that the Centauri is a divided planet right now where there are two sides, one of which wants Londo dead, and the other that can't wait for him to be emperor. And so the idea of telling Londo what's going on might endanger his life because he'd want to get to the bottom of it. So they're keeping him out for that reason. Meantime, we have Dr. Franklin being offered a big job on Earth to replace a mentor of his, and combine that with his concern that his close friend Garibaldi is kind of pushing him away. He's more inclined to take that. And we find at the end of the episode, waiting for a message from Franklin on the Babcom screen, is Garibaldi passed out again with an empty bottle of whiskey next to him. So this is all going to come to a head. We have a little thing with the Alliance attack. We kind of know what we're dealing with now. We know that there are factions on Centauri Prime that are causing this. And so, once again, we have the table set for the next part of this arc, which will not be the next episode, but will be caught up with. We have about 20 episodes in this. This is episode 12. And so we're going to find a lot of these things where we take a little slice of this and a slice of that and see how it all fits together. Next week, we'll have something on the Psy-Corps. Before that, something about Londo, and then it may be before by episode 15 or so that we start coming back to adding more parts to this. So for me, it's a little disappointing. I'm used to following a continuing story, and as we've mentioned before, these are all filler episodes that were supposed to go in season 5 along with about half of season 4. So what we have here is essentially an out of order thing. I think perhaps if we were to rethink about the order of episodes in watching it, that we probably would stick one of season 5 in between each episode of season 4, and it would work out right. But we do what we're dealt, so we will continue on like this. So we hope that you'll join us next week. This week we will not have a conversation with Professor O. He is out, but he'll be back next week, and we'll be talking about High Noon and Outland with Sean Connery. So that's all going to be talked about in the near future. So thank you for joining us, and until next time, don't go far.